Ladies and gentlemen, this is the King of Solomon. This is the King of Solomon, and I'm here once more. I'm here because there is one important information which I brought to you today. You've just heard me. I brought this information because the information is very important. You've just heard me. It's very important. If you look at there, you are going to see Chamaka Jere. He looks like me today. We look alike, right? Also, there was a video I watched Chamaka Jere where they were asking him, "Are you sure you are not King of Solomon? Are you sure you are not King of Solomon?" Today we look alike, you know. Okay, but Chamaka Jere is not the main reason I'm here. The reason I'm here is because of Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. You've just heard me. But Chamaka Jere mentioned something that is connected to what I'm going to discuss about today. And that is the reason he is there. Because he said almost the same thing that I am going to talk about today. And what is it that I'm going to talk about today? Chamaka Jere, this video you are seeing is live. Believe me, Chamaka Jere was traveling, or he traveled to Rome, from Rome to Rome Central Station, and taking train and all those things, showing beautiful places. And as he was going or traveling, he was also talking on YouTube, you know, and narrating everything and talking about Biafra at the same time, which is very good. And while watching this, I say, wow, Chamaka Jere, that man you see there, think deep because of what he said. All of a sudden, he began to talk about sit at home. And then he began to talk about how important sit at home is. That if it is not even because of sit at home, the lawyers will not have anything to present to Malami the bad effect of Nnamdi Kanu's detention in DSS. That if Nnamdi Kanu is not released, see what Nigeria is losing every Monday, which is sit at home. That as someone who is working for the interests of a country or a nation like Nigeria, well, Nigeria is not a nation, a country, that he should reconsider to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately, to stop Monday sit at home, because that thing is having a very bad effect. And Simon Ekpa actually knew what he was doing, but it takes someone who thinks deep to understand what Simon Ekpa is doing. His target on sit at home. If you can remember very well, about 4 months ago, Malami came online on TV and he was asked why hasn't he released the Nnamdi Kanu, or even thinking about releasing the Nnamdi Kanu. And Malami said, for him to release the Nnamdi Kanu, there must be something happening that is affecting the country because of Nnamdi Kanu. He said this, that if Nnamdi Kanu is detained and nothing happens, then they will follow the due process, which is the legal process. But if there is anything that is now affecting the country because of Nnamdi Kanu, then he will intervene. And it's like Nnamdi, when Simon Ekpa had this, he said, sit at home will continue. And believe me, from the Later, Ezekume wrote, the sit-at-home was there. It was the sit-at-home that they were discussing about. And Chiamaka Ajire talk about sit-at-home. But my own coming here is not only because of sit-at-home. Because many people do not know that Simon Ekpa saved Nnamdi Kanu. Just know this thing I'm going to tell you. Without Simon Ekpa, maybe Nnamdi Kanu, something would have happened to him. Believe me. But Simon Ekpa there, the Fulani get confused. Or got confused. They don't know what to do again. Because even if they hold Nnamdi Kanu forever, it is not affecting Biafra. So they even prefer Nnamdi Kanu 50 times more than Simon Ekpa. So for that reason, they want Nnamdi Kanu to go out and to cool the situation. Because if Nnamdi Kanu is not there, they have a tougher person that is very, very tough. And for that reason, they also would like Nnamdi Kanu to be free. But had it been there was no Simon, things would have gone wrong. You will not be talking about releasing Nnamdi Kanu because they will be saying, if we release him, he will continue agitating for Biafra. If we release him, people will still be talking on the street. But now they hold him. Biafra is more deadly than it used to be. Even then, they are shaking. Now, but let's go and listen to what Rafa Ajire talked about sit-at-home. Because he pointed at this, would I say, this my view. Because my view is not only sit-at-home. But Simon Ekpa himself saved Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about negotiation, political, if Simon Ekpa was not there, nobody would think about releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will never be released this time. Even in the next 5 or 6 years, if ever they will release him. Because they will be saying, if we release him, he will go and be talking about Biafra again. But arresting him, people talk more about Biafra now, and is now more, and everything is like about to explode. And what do you think they will do? They are going to release him. Because even if they hold him, problem. Even if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, more problem. I have made a video here where I told you about how the Fulanis are afraid of Simon Ekpa. And they even say that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than Nnamdi Kanu. And that is true. So let's go and hear what Chiamaka said, and I will come for my conclusion. Because I mean what I'm telling you, if you think deep, you will know that Simon Ekpa was actually a blessing for Nnamdi Kanu. What would have been happening now is Nigeria would have closed everything. Because everything the DOS, they will do. If they say don't talk, they will not talk. If they say close Radio Biafra, they will close Radio Biafra. If they say no sit-at-home, they will cancel it. If they say they will do that, then it's better for Nigeria to hold Nnamdi Kanu forever. And whenever they say, if you do anything, then they will be stopping everything one by one. And also, if you think very deep, you know that Simon said, whatever we are doing, whenever Nnamdi Kanu comes out, and they say otherwise, we have no choice. Meaning that if Nnamdi Kanu come out today and say, no sit-at-home, anything, he take over. Because he's the leader. So, but let's listen to what Chiamaka said.
Track home. How do we encourage people to make sure they stand their ground for Biafra to come? Somebody was telling me, you are not protesting. You are not protesting. You don't have lawyer. So these other people, they are protesting and they have lawyer. What do you have? And I told him, what I am doing, what autopiloted IPOB is doing, is what makes whatever the lawyers are doing relevant. It's what gives the effort of the lawyer, or whatever the lawyers are doing, that's what gives them power.
That is true. Whatever lawyer is doing, is that Simon Ekpa's will I say policy, that is what they are using to do bargain. Because see what the danger this thing is causing. See, economy is running down in the southeast. This one is doing this. Unknown gunmen, we don't know who they send down. We don't know this one. If Nnamdi Kanu say make everybody will stop because everybody is listening to him. And this man in Finland also is saying that whatever Nnamdi Kanu said, so, and he is not going to listen to Nnamdi Kanu from the DSS here. He has made it public. Please release this man, at least to cause calm, to bring calm into the southern Nigeria, especially southeast. So these are what they are using for backing. So let's continue.
Do you understand? Ask me how and why, and I will explain. If Marathi Simon Ekpa had not sustained ESN on ground, if we had not done everything possible to make sure that ESN keeps moving and keeps powering on, the Zoo governments can do anything whatsoever they want with Nnamdi Kanu and get away with it.
Yes. He said if he had not sustained ESN, and that is true. It's autopilot that are sustaining the ESN. The DOS, they don't have money. Nobody contributes to money when they come for fundraising. You don't have to be a mathematician to know what is going on. Without money, everything collapses in a system. It does not matter whether it's a government or whether it's a group or whether it's a social club or whether it's even protest. You need money to even protest. Now, there is no way ESN will be maintained if there is no money. People contribute money to Simon. So if that ESN is not maintained and nothing, then the Biafra is gone. But not only that the ESN is maintained, now ESN is going higher. And everything is going beyond control for the Nigerian government. So the action of Simon become what they use for bargain. But this thing is not something that lawyer will come and tell you of. No, the lawyer can never mention this. Even Simon sometimes does not want to take the credit. He only tells people his action, what is even causing. But, believe me, the credit of what Simon Ekpa is doing will come immediately Nnamdi Kanu is released. Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. He knows what is happening. I mean what I'm telling you. He even knows that he cannot stop it from DSS dungeon, which is good for him. But you need to think deeper to understand. I do not want to make this video too long. I just come to show you that Simon Ekpa's action is very, very important. And believe me, Nigeria government, if they do not release Nnamdi Kanu as fast as possible, what I'm seeing is a fire on the mountain. Because I know whom I'm talking about. And I know what he wants to do. Thank you very much for watching.